Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody favorite daddy, what's the street, man? And today we in Atlanta, y'all. Now I'm gonna try something new, y'all, cause sometimes people be wanting to see what I'm talking about, and I'm gonna show y'all. I just figured all this out, or where I can show y'all what's going on. I changed my little situation around last night, and I just boop, 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 boop. You know, like I said, I ain't tech savvy, y'all, but I'm figuring all this shit out. Look at this guy right here. I'm gonna let the news tell y'all what's going on, and then I'll give y'all my 2 cents.
Clayton County Police released some new details this afternoon in the disappearance and murder of Brianna Winston.
She hasn't been seen in nearly 2 months, and now her boyfriend faces criminal charges in that case, along with several members of his family. Let's get out to Fox 5's Tyler Fingert, who's live at Clayton County Police headquarters with what we just learned. Tyler?
Yeah, Tom, good evening to you. These are truly some disturbing details about Brianna Winston's murder. According to Clayton County Police, she was choked to death, then put into a suitcase, driven across the state line, and burned in Tennessee. Nearly 2 months after Brianna Winston was last seen, Clayton County Police have cracked the case and say she was murdered by her boyfriend, Michael Edwards, after an argument about cheating. Investigators say Edwards married a woman while with Winston.
Edwards did go to Brianna's apartment during the early morning hours of March 17th, and in an argument where she had confronted him after learning about his infidelity to her, he choked her.
Detectives say Edwards then put her into a suitcase, drove her to Tennessee, where he and another man burned her body. Investigators say they were able to figure all this out with the help of that other man who assisted Edwards. He was offered an agreement in exchange for immunity.
Together, the two men placed the suitcase inside of a burn barrel located behind the home. They doused it with accelerant, lit a fire, and they kept that fire burning from the early afternoon until nightfall.
According to that unidentified man, the two then disposed of Winston's bones in 2 different areas.
It was not a crime that was committed in the heat of passion. There was malice. There was some intent there.
Clayton County Police say during the investigation, Edwards was in jail on another charge unrelated to the murder, but was caught on a jail call asking his wife, Brianna Phillips Edwards, to burn a pair of shoes and gloves. She faces several charges, including party to commission of murder. Investigators say Edwards' mom, Ebony Anderson, and his brother, Keelan Wright, are also charged for helping destroy evidence.
It turned into a family affair. He definitely looped everyone in to this crime.
And Winston's family was at this afternoon's news conference, but they were too broken up to speak. But they told me off camera they are extremely grateful to the Clayton County Police Department to be able to figure out what exactly happened in this case. We're live in Clayton County tonight. Tyler Fingert, Fox 5 News.
Good to hear authorities are making progress in that case, Tyler. Thanks.
Now y'all see that, y'all? That is really crazy. Now here this guy, he did what he did.
After breaking news,
and invite his whole family in.
That's what police say. It was her boyfriend who actually killed her. Atlanta News First. Whitney Spencer is live from the Clayton County Courthouse, where disturbing details were just revealed during a live hearing.
That's right. Today, a judge revealed in the courtroom the disturbing details and the details on what investigators believe happened to this 23-year-old mother and the family today, telling us they just found out these details as the suspect appeared before a judge today. Heartbreaking details revealed in Michael Edwards' first appearance Friday. He's accused of choking his girlfriend, 23-year-old Brianna Winston, to death.
He then traveled to Gates, Tennessee with the body of the victim concealed in a suitcase.
Authorities say it did not stop there.
And with a co-defendant, proceeded to burn the suitcase in a barrel using gasoline and lighter fluid in an attempt to conceal the murder.
The news that's coming out is unbelievable.
Winston's family has been searching for her since late March. In mid-April, police changed her case from missing to a murder investigation. This after police say her apartment was found cleaned out and she was never heard from again.
And she's with her mom. She didn't deserve this. She didn't deserve this.
Winston leaves behind a 4-year-old child who Edwards and Winston shared together. Edwards sits in jail with no bond.
At this point, I just want justice. Everybody that was involved needs to be prosecuted.
I'm gonna stop it right there, y'all. Now let me just say this, and it should be obvious. If you don't like somebody no more, leave them alone, y'all. If you got a new woman, leave your old one alone. Why do you think killing her is gonna better your situation? Sometimes it do be like the new woman might be driving you to do this, but I doubt it, because you your own man. You think for yourself. I don't care what's going on. How many times a woman can like your ex? She should not be able to make you kill her. You did that because you wanted to. And then you got a friend that helped you out. And look what the friend, you thought he was a good friend when he was pouring gas on that bitch with you, and y'all was sat there all night probably smoking weed and under a bonfire. And look what happened. He the one told on you, and guess what? They gave him immunity, y'all. They gave him immunity. They might even put him in witness protection. Because how the family look at it, look, this boy going to jail. This the guy we can touch. And if you ask me, they should touch his ass. But that's just me. You know, it's too much of that going on as it is. So I ain't gonna just say they should do that. But he is bold. You should have told somebody. But we talking about the hood, y'all. People don't tell on each other. People don't trick. People don't do none of that. They might not tell on you, but they will not help you. Sometimes they'll help you, but they won't tell on you. Ain't that a bitch? That's crazy, y'all. And these the type of stories that's just going around. Every time I turn on YouTube, I be trying to find a happy story, y'all. I can't never find it. Only time I can give y'all a happy story if it's from my life. That's the only time it could be a happy story. Like I told y'all, I had a good time for Mother's Day. I have a good time every holiday. And I'm wondering, is anybody else having a good time? If you got a job, y'all, you should be happy. If you got a girlfriend, you should be happy. If you got a car, you should be happy. If you got a place to stay, you should be happy. It rained all night last night. You know what I was doing? Up changing my room around. You ever feel like that where you just had to flip your bed, mop under there, move, change everything around? I threw away clothes I didn't need. Just all kind of stuff, just moving, shining this up, shining that up, changing everything. And look, when I did all that, y'all, I sat over here and I'm like, I can put this camera over here. Maybe I can get it to work on my TV. I hooked my computer up to the TV, turned it on YouTube, and then took the cord from the camera and plugged it up over here to my other computer and hit record. I learned all this on my own, y'all. It might be easy for a guy that's tech savvy, but we talking about somebody from the street. Ain't nobody told me this. My computer don't got no instructions. I learned all this. I be looking at everybody else's video like, man, they got the pictures up, man. How can I get my pictures up? Don't nobody want to help you do nothing, so I do it on my own. You know what they say, y'all? Trust yourself. You smarter than you think, bro. Straight up. And if you don't believe me, just keep watching the G Shrimp Show. Just keep watching. And what else we got going over here, y'all? Let me see. This what they be doing on live. What else well, I can't play that song for y'all. Let's see what this is right here, y'all. Since we can play things not like we gonna go to the next story thing. Let's
Major Frank Thomas, the commander of the Criminal Investigations Division for the Clayton County Police Department. The Criminal Investigations Division was made aware of a missing person case on April 2nd, 2024, and was very suspicious. The Major Family Unit commander and her staff immediately began work on the case. The case was ultimately concluded as a homicide. To solve this case, they used over 1,100 man-hours, executed 26 search warrants, digital media forensics, search and rescue canines, bank records, social media sites, and good old-fashioned police work. I want to thank the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation for the continued support and endless hours assisting my detectives in Tennessee last week. I'd also like to thank the Clayton County Sheriff's Office for quickly arresting all offenders in this case who are not already incarcerated. I'm going to turn it over to Lieutenant Mulberry, the Major Family Unit Commander.
Cause all this just happened, y'all. I'm right on time, huh?
Lieutenant Mulberry, Major Family Unit Commander, COD. So on April 1st, Brianna Winston was reported by her family as a missing person after they had not seen or heard from her since about March the 16th. On April 2nd, we assumed the investigation. It was myself, Sergeant Brown, Sergeant Teskey, Detective Bryson, Detective Moore, and Detective Wright. We tirelessly worked to figure out exactly what happened to Brianna. So after employing several investigative measures and obtaining over 20 search warrants, the investigation led us to Tennessee where we found answers that left us some happiness but a lot of sorrow for Brianna. On Monday, May 6th, we traveled to Tennessee and we received by the Tennessee Bureau of Investigations, who had on our behalf enlisted the assistance of other agencies such as the TWRA, which is the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency, and also first responders within Madison and Lauderdale counties. On May 7th, we started our search along a stretch of I-40. We were looking for the remains of Brianna. We eventually traveled to Gates, Tennessee, where we were met with a man who we believed would be able to tell us the full story of what we had been piecing together for approximately a month. After reaching a dead end and pleading and basically negotiating with him for the truth, as a last resort, we introduced the offer of a proffer, through which he provided us with the intricate details that not even we were expecting to hear. So we sat down with the Lauderdale County ADA, Ms. Julie Pillow, and in that room, the man confirmed that on March the 17th, Michael Edwards arrived at his home, and he took a suitcase out of the trunk, which contained Brianna Winston's body. Together, the two men placed the suitcase inside of a burn barrel located behind the home. They doused it with accelerant, lit a fire, and they kept that fire burning from the early afternoon until nightfall, burning Brianna's body until she was just skeletal remains. The man told us that both he and Edwards used a shovel to break down Brianna's bones in an attempt to speed up the burning process. And then once nightfall hit, Edwards took a portion of Brianna's remains, which he was to dispose on the side of the highway. The man also told us what was left within the burn barrel he took and transported to a church in Whitley, Tennessee. He took that barrel behind the church and dumped the remains in a cemetery in the wooded area. When we asked how it was that Brianna was killed, the man was able to tell us that Edwards did go to Brianna's apartment during the early morning hours of March 17th, and in an argument where she had confronted him after learning about his infidelity to her, he choked her. Assisted by the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, as previously mentioned, we recovered Brianna's remains at the cemetery. And prior to traveling to Tennessee, we interviewed several people. Brianna Edwards Phillips is one of those people that we interviewed. There was also Evan Anderson, who is the mother of Michael Edwards. She was interviewed as well. On April 4th, we interviewed Michael. On the 5th, we interviewed Brianna. And during that interview, it was found out that she provided several statements that were verbal and written that were false. And for that, we did take out an arrest warrant. Also learned in that interview on April 15th 30th, we found out that she had secretly married Michael on January 5th of 2024, and nobody was aware that the two were married. So,
let me just say this,
brace yourself.
Let me just say this. What could somebody do to you that bad to make you want to kill them? You see what I'm saying? What could somebody do to you that bad to make you want to kill them? Okay, you got caught cheating, bro. You ain't shit. Or you is shit, you got horny. You fucked another chick. You and a bunch of other niggas in the world. But you go kill your girl, and then you got another woman on the side anyway. So if you just slept with a chick, you came home and your girl found out, this the one you gonna kill? Really? My God. I be wondering, man, what is wrong with these guys? And I keep saying it, y'all. Y'all ain't smoking weed, bro. Y'all smoking weed laced with fentanyl, crack, all kind of shit. Y'all lacing these blood, the dip, all that shit. All that shit is different, bro. All that shit is different. You can't tell me you ain't got no common sense. Everybody going to jail for murder, y'all. Y'all watch CSI all day. Well, I do. Y'all watch CSI all day, but you think, hey, I can get away with it. I'm going to get my friend to help me. You was lucky to kill that woman and get her in that suitcase. You was lucky to transfer her to another state without getting stopped. You was lucky to have a friend to help you burn her up. But guess what? God don't like ugly. So he had that same friend that helped you do that dirty deed. That's the friend that did your ass in. And you know what? You deserve it. You deserve it. You feel me? It's your boy G Shrimp. Everybody say baby daddy voice of the street. I'm gonna plant you now and dig you later. Let me know how y'all feel about this video. Leave it in the comments, man, and let me know how y'all feel about the new visualization of me doing this like this. I might try to do it like this, or some of y'all would rather see me. Let me know. Would y'all rather look at me, or would you rather look at the picture that I'm talking about? I'm out here.